What's up, everybody? It's me, Chris Levi 13 here with episode 10, the season 1 finale of the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show, people. It's going to be a very epic show today because I've got one of my best friends, the host of TPOV, Trey's Point of View on YouTube. Here he is, the man we all know as Trey Cam 12. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good to have you on my show. You ready to talk about music and wrestling?
Oh, hell fucking yeah.
Hey, man. Okay, let me put my little piece of paper right here. Now, first we got current WWE champs. Let's start off with the tag team champs. We got R-Truth and Kofi Kingston, as we here call it, the Hip Hop Express. Yes. What do you think about them?
I think they've had a very great title reign, but in my opinion, Air Boom is better. I like Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston as a tag team better than I do R-Truth and Kofi Kingston.
Well, yeah, because R-Truth and Evan Bourne, they were really fast. They were athletic and jetic and all that, you know. I mean, not to say that R-Truth ain't athletic and stuff like that, but he's kind of getting old.
Yeah.
Just saying. And he needs to be at least be world champion sometime, I think. Okay, next champion is current Divas champion, Layla. What do you think of that? I think she could do a lot better. Honestly, what I feel about Layla is she has not been the top since she left. Got injured after Michelle McCool left. With Michelle McCool, she was up on the top, was one of the best divas, but without her, she's nothing.
I've never really been a big fan of Layla, so basically, take the title off of her, put it on somebody else.
Okay. Next, Intercontinental Champion, the Awesome Miz. I feel like he's turning face.
He might be. He was pretty damn funny on commentary, I tell you that.
Pretty face commentary. Yeah. Because Michael Cole is the heel. Yeah, but as champion, how do you feel about it?
He's been a good Intercontinental Champion so far. He just needs to defend his belt a lot more than he does.
Yeah, I mean, he's beat Christian for it, and then he had faced Rey Mysterio, which got a concussion. Yeah, so that match really wasn't a good match. Sorry, even though it's my favorite hot match. So I think, who do you think he should face at Night of Champions? If you pick anybody in WWE.
You know what? That's a hard one right now. I'd say Sin Cara.
Yes, I say Sin Cara. Have a feud with Riley again, or Tyson Kidd. That's just me. Okay, the next WWE champion we got to talk about is the United States champion,
Antonio Cesaro.
the one that beat Santino.
I've been saying for a long time that Santino does not need to be the United States champion. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. He is not the United States champion anymore.
You feel that way?
Hell yeah.
I think Antonio Cesaro, if giving the shot and giving good opponents other than Santino, maybe put Tensai, put Wade Barrett or something in there to give Wade Barrett a push before he goes for a World Heavyweight Championship would be good to go against Antonio. And he had a stellar indie career too, as we recently looked up and seen.
Yeah, he's pretty good. We saw it on what was it, PWG or
PWG and a few
we
other
saw
things.
him in one match that was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Now we get to the big championships. Sheamus, World Heavyweight Champion. How do you feel about him?
He's a very dominant World Heavyweight Champion, but there's just one thing. It's starting to get a little bit stale. He does the same shit over and over and over.
And he's stale because, have you noticed, CM Punk has changed his opponents. Sheamus hasn't since WrestleMania.
Sheamus has basically been going against Alberto Del Rio, Daniel Bryan, and Dolph Ziggler ever since he's been the World Heavyweight Champion.
And at every pay-per-view since WrestleMania, he has been in the main event with Alberto Del Rio, and Alberto Del Rio has lost. So it's kind of making me laugh every time they put that in my face, you know. Now to the brand one of them all, the WWE Champion, CM Punk.
Anybody that watches Trey's Point of View, Trey Cam 12 by the way,
Hey, man,
anybody that watches Trey's Point of View, you know I love CM Punk. He's one of my favorites currently. And everybody should respect the WWE champion who basically carries the motherfucking WWE as the WWE champion.
Yes, okay, now in talking about CM Punk, one of the topics that I've come up and compiled is CM Punk's title reign and quote unquote heel turn.
Slowly but surely, he's back to being a heel.
Yes. And I think CM Punk, face, tweener, heel, whatever you give him, he will be a top superstar at that. Throw it at him, he can do it.
He's a good worker.
Yes. Yes, and I think his heel turn. And what surprised me is that, yes, I knew he was going to turn heel, but to have, quote unquote, Paul Heyman with him, as we've seen at the end of Monday Night Raw, was epic. Does that mean that CM Punk will be forming a team with Paul Heyman and maybe bringing and bringing Brock Lesnar back?
Only time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell. Now we got to go to AJ as GM of Raw. I feel like it's something new, something different, but it's something a little still.
I have no comment.
No comment. And I feel like all the superstars leaving her is kind of funny because to have the littlest person in WWE, the littlest person be the GM, and all the big guys have to look down at her. It's funny. You know?
Yeah, I know.
What do you think of Booker T as GM? He's one of my all-time favorites. 5 times. But, you know, he's kind of getting the same thing starting to happen to him as is happening to AJ. Superstars are kind of feuding with him, not liking the way that he's doing things. I feel like it's going to lead to a no vote confidence of both GMs, and we're going to have somebody come in and be GM of both shows again.
We need to just have one general manager of both shows, Theodore Long.
Yes. Okay. It's the superstar that's been a couple other names. He's been in FCW. He's a good guy. He's the one that says, "Feed me more Ryback." How do you feel about Ryback?
He is awesome!
He is, I think, more than CM Punk, more than Cena, more than Randy Orton. He is currently the most intense WWE superstar in that ring.
Yeah. I don't know what much to say about that, but yeah.
You think he will ever go for a title?
Maybe. Probably. He'll probably just squash right through all the champions that we got right now.
You know, he could go for the United States champion. That's on the same show he is.
He'll go right through Antonio.
yeah. I'd give Ryback a 10 out of 10. He is great. He botches a few moves here or there, but he is got intensity. He's got everything he needs to be champion. Now to Daniel Bryan's current gimmick. He was the yes man. Now he's kind of the no man, and he's kind of going crazy because you got Kane messing with him, and you got the GM AJ messing with him.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just revenge for AJ, really.
True. And it's kind of funny how she became GM and the whole way left him at the altar on the 1000th show. And he's been kind of breaking down since then. And then you know what? I think his segments are some of the funniest segments, especially the goat face kid. Laugh my ass off moment.
Shut up, Harold.
Sorry about that, people, okay? Now we gotta move on to something
sorry.
that the WWE people really don't see a lot of, except for maybe 2 of them, and they're not even champion. You see, this is the WWE Diva. You see more of Caitlyn and Eve than you do Layla. And that's kind of not right because Layla's WWE champion. But how do you feel about the Divas?
That's the exact reason why Layla does not need to be the Divas champion, because the focus is not on her. It's on every other diva that's around her.
True. Who's your favorite WWE Diva?
Eve.
Caitlyn!
Fuck Caitlyn.
How do you feel about the whole WWE Diva roster?
It sucks.
Well, you got Eve, you got Caitlyn, you got Beth Phoenix, and you got Natalya. Those 4 right there, if they were to push them a whole lot more and have them in fights, that'd be some great matches.
For one, where the hell is Beth Phoenix?
I don't know. She's supposed to be the strongest diva there is, and she's not showing her power. And then Eve, and then Natalya, she was trained in Hart Dug, and she's not showing none of that. No. Okay. Now, to somebody who returned on this Friday Night SmackDown 2 Live in TV action, Wade Barrett. I'm going to go throw it over to this guy.
Wade Barrett, one of my favorite current
Barrett
superstars.
Barrage.
The Barrett Barrage is back on SmackDown. Oh, hell yeah.
How you feel about that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I guess that's how we feel about it here on the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show.
Next World Heavyweight Champion, I guarantee it.
You think he can beat Sheamus?
Yeah.
You think he could beat Randy Orton and not work his career to get to the States and beat Sheamus? That's saying a lot right there. Because he did have a feud with Randy Orton and took him out.
He beat Randy Orton a couple of times.
Yeah, okay. Now moving on from WWE to the next big thing. TNA. Okay, we're gonna do it like we did WWE. Current TNA champions. Okay, we got the TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions. Eric Young and ODB.
I'm not even gonna say anything about that.
I like them, but they shouldn't be knockout champions. I think they should go back to Gail Kim and Madison Rayne or somebody else because I like to see a good female tag team and female tag teams fight each other, you know?
You know what? I will say one thing though. Give the Knockouts tag team titles to actual fucking women.
Yeah, not a what do we call this? Kind of crazy, like caveman type wrestler. Sorry, he's one of my favorites, but he looks that way. Okay, now you got the Knockouts champion, Miss Tessmacher.
She's been really impressive this past couple of months, and I know she's been working her ass off. I'm her friend on Facebook, and I've seen that she's been working her ass off.
And you see now that she's gonna face the one to Tara since she came in WWE has been training Miss Tessmacher herself. How do you feel about that feud?
I think it's very interesting. We don't see many of those nowadays.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Jedi Master versus his apprentice kind of thing. You know,
Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
Yeah. Okay. The next thing is
Except they're women.
I don't know who they are. Do you know the TNA Tag Team Champions?
Kazarian and Daniels.
I really don't. I don't even have nothing.
They're better as singles competitors in my opinion, but they're a good tag team. You know.
I want to ask you a question. Who's better out of the two?
Daniels.
You really think Daniels is better than Kazarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Daniels is on
one reason: experience.
Yeah, and Daniels is on an AJ Styles level. Kazarian ain't. Okay, now you got the X Division champion,
Zema Ion.
He hasn't shown shit as champion. Sorry, that's all I gotta say about that.
I don't care about the X Division title, so I'm not really.
It was better when the Austin Aries was there, and it really hasn't. What Austin Aries left the champion with hasn't really been shown. Now you got the championship that's kind of going. Steve, how do you feel about the championship that they want to just throw away because Devon is leaving TNA, the TV championship?
I have no comment. I don't care about that title either.
Because it was in ECW, then WCW, and now TNA. They're just gonna throw it away.
I guess I don't care. I don't care about the TV title.
I
honestly forgot who the TV champion was.
Well, they never showed him, you know. Okay, now you got the mega one of all, Austin Aries, TNA World Heavyweight Champ.
So let's see. You got the WWE Champion CM Punk. You got the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Austin Aries, which are two indie gods. TNA and WWE know exactly what they're doing right now.
Yes, and and if you don't realize, at the same time they were indie gods, you had greats like AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Antonio Cesaro. You had Samoan Joe and others like that before they got big like they are now, facing those guys back in ROH and stuff, and that was great matches. And WWE and TNA, sorry, but you never do shit like that. I don't get why.
Yeah.
Because those are pure wrestling matches, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to what do you think of ROH?
I've only seen it once, and my favorite is Eddie Edwards.
Yeah. I think out of everybody that's come out of ROH, just like that, and moved up to TNA or WWE level, has been pushed right, except someone maybe not, but it feels like it's a good stepping stone. I'd love to be in ROH one day. Now, who's your favorite indie guy besides Eddie Edwards?
Kevin McQueen.
Good answer. One of my favorites is, you know who I talk about all the time, Kevin Steen. He's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go.
And I mean that for real. Kevin McQueen, even though he doesn't really wrestle for indie leagues anymore, he is my favorite. No doubt about it.
Okay, cool. Okay, who's your favorite in music?
Breaking Benjamin.
Okay, mine's Foo Fighters. And I do like Pink Floyd too, but they're not one of my favorites. Okay, how do you feel about me as a musician? I just want to know. You really think that? I want to know the honest opinion. Tell the world that's watching on the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show.
You're good. You're good.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. Besides Breaking Bad, because I know it's the one you'd already wanted to meet, what's some other artists, rap, country, music, rock, that you would like to meet live one day or talk to?
Seether, Toby Mac, Skillet, or John Cooper from Skillet, if I had to break it down. John Cooper from Skillet, Ben Burnley, Sean Morgan, Dave Grohl.
My favorite musician ever.
Woo! And I'd like to meet lead singer of Motorhead, Lemmy.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet him. Those are my top 5 guys.
I agree with everything you say. I'd also like to meet, I like to meet all the guys from Fires, Green Day, Killswitch Engage, even the black guy already left, and all that.
And the lead singer of Theory of a Dead Man, Tyler something. His name's Tyler, I know that.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to 3 upcoming albums. 4 actually, kind of 3 upcoming albums and a mixtape. Green Day, upcoming album, the first of the trilogy, Uno. It's all new material, and it's something good, and I like that band. Do you?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're a 3-piece, 4-piece live. They're gonna have okay, now I'm gonna let you talk about this one. 3 Days Grace coming up with their Transit of Venus, as I saw on the
Transit of Venus?
Yeah.
After the success of World So Cold, which I have on CD, Transit of Venus will be coming out in the near future, and I can't fucking wait for it.
He is a mega 3 Days Grace fan. It's one of his favorite bands, right after Breaking Benjamin, as I've noticed. Okay, then we got Papa Roach coming out with The Connection. I like Papa Roach. I've seen them live, which they are very, very good live. I mean, it's like crazy.
I've only heard 3 songs by Papa Roach. It's Last Resort, Burn, and
Wherever.
Getting Away with Murder.
Yeah, they're pretty good band. You should check out more of them. Now this is a guy that I've been listening to as he makes every individual song he shows me on. He's a guy that have very person. Actually, somebody that's family to you. TJ McCarty coming out with his mixtape soon when he gets everything recorded. How do you feel about his music?
He's doing pretty good so far. My brother TJ McCarty has recorded some tracks with JP, with I think it's JP Productions and P Shane. Yeah, the Tennessee Players. And he's only 14 fucking years old.
Yeah,
he's one of the best that I've ever heard.
He's got a song called Ain't No Lames on My Team. He's got Booming.
Trending worldwide. Hashtag Ain't No Lames on My Team.
Yeah, and he's also got the song Booming, which is very good. He's got stuff. When he gets about 5 or 6 songs recorded, he's gonna come out with a mixtape. Which I might play a song for you one day on this show if I can get the mixtape. This has been most of my topics. Now let's get to a few questions. He said he's got a question for me.
Do you think CM Punk is telling the truth? Do you think that the WWE Champion should end the show every week?
Should the WWE Champion end the show every week? It's cool. I like it, but I don't think so. He should maybe have him out. He should be on the show every week. But I don't think he has to end the show. I think you just put a good match with good wrestlers and that makes something big and epic to lead up for the next week. Should be at the end of the show.
Yep.
Now to another question. People want to know what do I think of WWE as a whole right now? I feel that it's okay. I recently saw a picture of Triple H cutting his hair. What the hell? What do you think about your favorite wrestler cutting his hair?
He looks different, but other than that, he looks pretty much the same.
How do you feel about the status of WWE?
It's going good so far. I think. Yeah.
Okay. And this is just one last thing. Today, me and him went to the Delta Fair and had a great ass time.
Would have been better if my girlfriend had been there.
Yeah, because I would like to have better, man, but it'll have some other time.
Yeah, it will.
And this has been the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show. Yes, it's been my longest show ever, but I've had a special guest, my bro right here, Trey Cam 12, the host of the Tease POV, and that shall be on episode what?
23.
Coming to you soon. And as I always say, keep a rocking and a rolling.